Have you ever wondered who was the first person to create an empire? We have heard of many great empires throughout history: the Persian Empire, the Han Dynasty, the Ottoman Empire, etc. This made me curious about the first ever recorded empire of the world and who founded it. The story begins with the birth of an illegitimate child to the priestess of Ishtar in complete secrecy in 2334 BC. She left the newborn child to drift away in the river Euphrates. The child was rescued and adopted by a gardener who lived in the Mesopotamian city of Kish. The child had his eyes set on a goal from a very young age. As he was not from a noble lineage, he worked very hard to the point that he was noticed by the king of Kish, Uarzababa. Uarzababa's favorable opinion of the child helped him quickly reach the position of cupbearer to the king. Being put near the king, he often gave advice to the king. During this period, Uarzababa was in conflict with King Lugalzai of Umma, who was conquering the other cities in Sumer. As a result, the child as a trusted advisor to the king in a time of war allowed him to accumulate power and influence far beyond what the ordinary child of a gardener would have. One day, the child had a dream in which the Mesopotamian goddess of love and war, Ishtar, came and gave him her favor while drowning King Uarzababa. When the king heard about this dream, he became frightened and decided to have him assassinated. After trying and failing to have his own people assassinate the child, Uarzababa sent his cupbearer to King Lugalzai under the pretext of a diplomatic meeting. While Uarzababa had sent the child to his rival with a clay tablet to get him assassinated by Lugalzai. However, the child convinced Lugalzai to spare his life and fight together against Uarzababa. Using the military might of Lugalzai and the knowledge of the child as a former advisor to Uarzababa, they were able to overthrow their mutual enemy and conquer the city of Kish. The alliance between the two did not last long and eventually dissolved into a competition for the throne. The child emerged victorious from this conflict after a decisive battle in which he destroyed the walls of Uruk and captured the rival king. As Lugalzai had already conquered much of Sumer by then, the victory gave the child authority over several Sumerian principalities, including Kish, Uruk, and Umma. The child initiated a military conquest to expand the kingdom seized from Lugalzai. He would eventually annex almost every society in the Mesopotamian region, including Elam, Mari, and Asha. Over time, his campaign extended beyond the Fertile Crescent to add parts of Syria, Lebanon, and Anatolia to his ever-growing empire. At the end of his campaign, the child had amassed an empire of unified cultures that spanned roughly 250,000 square miles, 30,000 kilometers, and stretched from the Euphrates River to the Mediterranean Sea. Following his military expansion, he decided to build a new city that would become the capital of his empire. This city is recorded in Mesopotamian texts as a city located east of the Tigris River and was initially referred to as Agade. Over time, the city would come to be known as Akkad. This child came to be called Sargon the Great, the first ruler of the Akkadian Empire, which became the first empire in the world. With this, we come to the end of the story of this great man, Sargon the Great. This story leaves us with a message that no matter the background, you'll have to work hard to achieve your dream and grab the opportunities in front of you. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell icon. Give the video a thumbs up to let YouTube know you like what you are watching. Share this with your friends and family. Goodbye.